Good day, my people. You're welcome to today's political broadcast. Today is the 11th of November, 2025, and we are still discussing Nigerian politics. Now, there's a report I saw on the New Telegraph on why there is insecurity and violence in northern Nigeria. I repeat, there's a particular report I saw on the New Telegraph on why there is insecurity and violence in northern Nigeria. For President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to tackle insecurity in the northern part of this country, he must understand the root cause of the problem, why there is violence, insecurity in northern Nigeria. Look at what New Telegraph says. Historical mistrust, land grabbing, others triggering violence in northern part of this country. I repeat again, historical mistrust. Now in Plateau State, a particular village was ransacked by the Fulani militia. The people ran away from that village. The Fulani came in, took over, and changed the name of the village in Plateau State. In Kaduna State, there was a community, a chiefdom. Yes, Fulani militia, the same way, the same tactics. If they come to a place, they chase, they attack, put fear, people run away from their ancestral home. They come and occupy. When they occupy, they do some changes. They change name of streets and they change name of the community. Historical mistrust, land grabbing, the real issues going on in northern Nigeria. So if Tinubu wants to tackle insecurity, he must take all these things into perspective, because that is the Fulani restructuring. The way Fulani is restructuring northern Nigeria. You change the name, change the traditional setting, the economic setting, political setting. You know, we are talking about Christian genocide. See, northern Nigeria, they are trying to put fire. They are telling Tinubu, challenge Trump. You are a sovereign nation. Do this and that. They are trying to set Tinubu up. But Tinubu needs to be wise and understand how these people operate. In northern Nigeria, the Fulani restructuring, they implemented it to the extent that they control every facet of the Hausa people's lives. Go to northern Nigeria. Who goes school? Fulani. Who they in charge of the traditional institutions? Fulani. Influential. The political institutions? Fulani. Who get all the jobs? The slots from most slots from northern Nigeria. Fulani, and in the majority. The Hausas, you see, say that then they do all those minya jobs. Farmers and all have you. That is why you hear farmer header clashes. Fulani, now then they rear cow. Now then they join Boko Haram. Now the Hausa people, now then they farm, they do all these menial jobs. So the restructuring Fulani brought into northern Nigeria is the reasons why you see there's violence. You see, Middle Belt, they have woken up. This Christian genocide, the Middle Belt were the ones that took it to the United States. Remember that Reverend Father that went to the United States to say that they are killing us. The Middle Belt pastors, Christians in the Middle Belt, are the ones taking this message to the world. So there's a political battle going on between the Fulani and the Middle Belt. And we understand, I understand what Tinubu is doing. You see, the government is trying to take its time to play the Fulani. It's playing the Fulani. You see, the government will sometimes say there's no Christian genocide like that. But from the back, there's U.S. intelligence going on. U.S. intelligence is going on. They are hitting these guys. And you see that in the next 2 years, you will see that the killings in the Middle Belt will have reduced drastically. Politically, Tinubu is trying to restructure. Economically, he's trying to restructure. Now, he's giving the Middle Belt relevance. He's using style to break the structures the Fulani have set in northern Nigeria. The Fulani is a smart man. Don't underestimate the Fulani. Don't look at those ones in the bush and you categorize the Fulani. Have you met an educated Fulani in your own respect, in your own eyes? You know, education means different things to us. Somebody believes that because somebody can speak English, he's educated. No. You are literate. If you can read and write in any language, you are literate. Educated Fulani, have you experienced or have a conversation with an educated Fulani? They are they are very smart and very intelligent. So it takes a lot of skill to be able to maneuver the Fulani and destroy the structures they have put in northern Nigeria. Because Tinubu would not be able to push most of his policies if he does not have the middle belt on his side. Southern Nigeria has been collapsed, whether I like it or not. Southern Nigeria, they don't play the politics. He has captured the head. He does not need the people. Now he's gone to the middle belt. He needs to capture the middle belt now. From now to the next 6-7 months, you see that the middle belt will fully align with Tinubu's political empire. I repeat, middle belt will fully align with Tinubu's political empire. I'm saying this thing now. Some of these Fulani are watching. You cannot help it because the ground, the structure that have been dug into the ground, the foundation for all these things to be achieved, that's been done in a very long time. You can see that coup, the northern coup. You can see how it led to a kind of restructuring, and the Fulani-led northern Nigeria cannot be able to stop that restructuring from the coup. Tinubu will have taken advantage of, okay, northerners now then organize this coup, Abi. Okay, it is time for southerners to be elevated and well positioned, promoted. 109 officers were promoted. Many other people were put strategically in different positions. Yes. So as it stands today, historical mistrust. Look at history. We had the British critically took power and handed to northern Nigeria. Critically to the Fulani, the British took power and handed to northern Nigeria. The British, they are the result, and they are responsible for why we are not united as a people. We are not united though. The boundaries you see in Nigeria today, it's created by the British. Do you understand what it means, divide and conquer? That is what the British did to Nigeria. It gave you people boundary. You like this, you like this, you like this, you like this. You separate. You come and rule them. When you rule them, you try and find a way to pacify every other person. The British knew that there will be disagreement, so they used the North as their caretaker to hold power for them, and through the North, they are ruling Nigeria. That is why anytime you see Northern Nigeria, they say they are born to rule. They believe that the constitution, the deed of assignment of Nigeria has been handed into their hands. In that they are Sultan of Sokoto. That is why there is no other person that can be Sultan of Sokoto except for the Fulani or some persons loyal to the Uthman Danfodio. Not Sultana. No Sultana can be Sultan or can be leader of Muslim affairs. I'm telling you. Because they believe that the scepter has been given to them. So historically, understand where these people are coming from. Me have been calling for restructuring. Azikiwe was given first president, Bangolo president, figurehead president. Real power lied in the hands of the prime minister. Real power was in the hands of northern Nigeria. They told him, you are going to help us pose as president, but we are going to give the emirs the real power. The traditional rulers in northern Nigeria, we are going to give them the real powers. Because if you look at northern Nigeria as it is constructed today, power lie in the hand. See, the traditional rulers are the ones that hold power in northern Nigeria. If they say one or two things, my brother, the people follow. Although there's a little, it is shaky because of some northern politicians say they don't the wise small. Unlike then, Azikiwe was a ceremonial head. Real power lied in the hands of the prime minister. So power, you see, Sultan of Sokoto went to meet the president and told the president or the Muslim whatever body, said that, you see, this is your new INEC chairman, because they believe that power belongs to them. You people don't understand. You see, in southern Nigeria, they have a different mentality. In that north, they have a different, everybody have your own different mentality. Sometimes when you see some things on social media, you can ask your question, say, so now we are this kind of people there for the same Nigeria. How come they lump us together? Because you see, the way they reason is different from the way you reason. The way they do their things. So don't think that everybody is reasoning the same way you are reasoning. No. An average northern child, a northern exposed child and a political child believes that they own the country and power belongs to them. That is why anytime a southern president is there and that president is not doing their bidding, they will make sure that they want to remove that, they frustrate that president. Obasanjo did their bidding. Although during Obasanjo, there was a coup. During Obasanjo, Jonathan was trying to do stronghead. They bullied him out. Now it is Tinubu. End bad governance protest. I think Shore was the one that even championed the end bad governance protest. Not Nigeria carry and put for their head. You see them. They were even pushing Russian flags and everything. Everything. They see. Now it is a northern coup. And you see some people are even keeping quiet. Like I said, if it were Igbo coup now, people will for no rest for this, for social media. Now there's a northern coup, people are keeping quiet. These guys believe that power belongs to them. So how do you tackle insecurity? Make sure that all those things you have been doing in the past, be breaking them little by little. Some chiefdoms, some kingdoms in the Middle Belt are now getting back their titles from the emirs. Secretly, it's happening secretly. Yes. You see, it is important for the US to get involved in what is going on in Nigeria today. The Nigerian government needs the US to tackle insecurity. I tell you, especially that information sharing. Especially that information sharing. One of the reasons why the coup did not materialize is because of that man in charge of intelligence. Udian Denye, that man from Cross River. As if it were a northern, like northerners, that them full everywhere. Full everywhere. My brother, if we don't get successful. So what Nigerian government needs is intelligence sharing. If you look at the newspaper, you see that Naval Force, they are now working 24 hours. Working 24 hours. Hitting the camps of these guys because of there is a secret intelligence sharing. Israel is involved, the US is involved. If you understand it, you understand it. Now, underground, some things are going on. You see, ISWAP the other time said that their members should be able to don't try and stay away from you being detected by the US. Whether it is radio transistors or phones and everything, make sure you are guided. And you see the old trick the Fulani is playing. There's a report. We'll come back to this historical mistrust, land grabbing, why there's insecurity in northern Nigeria today, and what Tinubu is doing, what the government of the day is doing to make sure that, you know, it is not easy to defeat the Fulani. I tell you, it's not an easy task. Tinubu cannot do it alone. He needs cooperation from at least a regional cooperation. Now that southern Nigeria is in the box, now we can need the Middle Belt, and because he is president, support from the president given to the new Middle Belt. You see, most of the positions we are getting today is from Middle Belt. The Fulanis are very angry, but they will not come out and tell you that they are angry. I tell you, they will never come out. The Chief of Army Staff, North Central. Somebody say we should not call them Middle Belt. I don't know which one I will call now. North Central. The GMD, NMPC, North Central. Most of the recent top positions we are getting is from North Central. So these guys are being empowered. They are being given a push politically to stand up. If they can sustain this in the next 15-20 years, the Middle Belt would be liberated from the claws of the Fulani. The Fulani is holding northern Nigeria hostage and like under bondage. Tinubu is dismantling. You might not see it, but it is happening. Let's look at these headlines. First, the tricks of the Fulani. If you look at Boko Haram, ISWAP, Fulani na then get up. Or Kanuri or Fulani, all of them are loyal to the Uthman Danfodio methodology, ideology. So when you look at it, let them get up. You see what they are playing. I saw a report, Boko Haram, ISWAP clash at Borno border. Over 150 people killed. Okay, Boko Haram and ISWAP, you are clashing. Why are you clashing? You see, they don't give context to this information. They'll just bring it and dump it. I am seeing this from the Tribune this morning, from the Tribune. You just bring it and dump it on us so that we just believe, say, Boko Haram, ISWAP. Are you trying to play mind games? The Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian military should not lower their guard because these guys are playing mind games. I watched the video. I'm just seeing people shoot guns. There's no casualty, no nothing. And who is even having access to these videos? There's a plot to play their old tricks of trying. You know, when it comes to manipulation, Fulani number one. Deception, Fulani number one. I sat down to understand the deceptiveness of the Fulani. Man, they are top notch. So they are trying to play this Boko Haram ISWAP. They kill themselves. Why? Why are they killing themselves? Shebi now they target. Are you trying to give us an impression? Okay, these people are fighting themselves. Let's watch. They are giving you false hope. They are using it to buy time, to restructure and organize themselves. They are the ones who go do video, send video for you, say we are cleaning ourselves. We are not seeing bodies dropped on the floor. The only bodies we see drop are the ones in Nasarawa State. I think in Nasarawa State, some people went, some reverend fathers went for a burial ceremony. They came back, this same Fulani militia and bandits and terrorists killed them. We only see the pictures of those people, but we don't see the pictures of these Boko Haram and ISWAP, who the 150 that were killed. We have not seen anybody at all. So this is a deceit. Tinubu, what Tinubu is facing, my brother. See, the crop of politicians, southern politicians we have today, I don't think anybody will be able to match the way Tinubu has been able to infiltrate and dismantle the Fulani. I don't think any politician that I know of today can do what Tinubu is doing. Like, when it comes to hitting the Fulani, he has loyalists amongst them. He has people, there's a way he controls them. So what that guy is doing is a lot, I tell you. Is a whole lot. So they are now, if you look at other reports, you see that the naval force, NAF, wipes out ISWAP and bandits in Borno, Kwara, Katsina, Zamfara, and Kaduna states. The Nigerian Air Force says it intensified counter-terrorism and counter-banditry operations nationwide with series of precision airstrikes and have wiped out Islamic State of West Africa terrorists in Malam, Faturi, and Shuwaram, Borno State. The same Borno State. Destroyed bandit enclaves in Garindandi and Chigogo, Kwara State, as well as Zangol Hill in Kankara local government area of Katsina State. That Katsina State, it seems like every day they keep us. Bandits are killing people every day. They are sending a message every day. They are killing. You see all this precision strike, there is a cooperation between the Nigerian military and the US on these informations. If you think that the US is not in Nigeria, my brother, they are, before even Trump talk, they don't read the Nigeria. I repeat, before even Trump say we are going to enter this country, them don't read the Nigeria for a very, very long time. Now, when you look at the Lekki Free Trade Zone, that Lekki, that new place, that Lekki, who are the greatest tenants in that Lekki? Who are the greatest tenants in that Lekki? Now, US now, one of the biggest embassies there now. US intelligence. When Israel and Iraq were having their fight, Iraq, is it Iran? Iran never knew that Israel already were in Iran. They had their officers in Iran. They built in drones in Iran. The drones they used to attack in their country. Israel, I think the Mossad were in the country already for years, if not decades. They are sleeper cells of some intelligence agencies in Nigeria. So don't think that if US say we are going to do this, they already have some security companies already registered that are owned by their former veterans or former top guys, military guys, security officials. They have security companies that can gather intelligence for them. When they were talking about Christian genocide, they did not rely on the Nigerian news media. They had their own information. They came in and got first-hand information of what was going on in the country. They got their reports themselves. They were telling the people, like, this is what we got on ground. So don't think that if... so as it is now, intelligence sharing is going on. But the problem is, you have to restructure the military. Because if you have saboteurs, if you have repentant bandits and Boko Haram in the military, and you have a very vital... The repentant Boko Haram and bandits, not be small position and do. Even they can be amongst generals. When Jonathan said that Boko Haram is in my cabinet, you know the caliber of people Jonathan's cabinet, they are not people that are rearing cow. They are not the people that carry gun. They are people that went to school, political figures. They were Boko Haram in his cabinet. So if we say that we cannot trust a military that is not restructured, when they send information now, they go release the information to their brothers. Yes, it happens in most places. You can see, I saw a picture. Aliero, that popular bandit, he was declared wanted by the police. But the police never knew. The police never knew that he went to collect chieftaincy title from his own traditional ruler. And it was a police guiding them there. Police declared the man wanted. The person they declared wanted freely went for a celebration and he was given a chieftaincy title, or a traditional title, not chieftaincy, a traditional title. And the police was like using, the police was there to guard. Maybe the traditional ruler or him, I don't know who the police was guarding. Or maybe the person was wearing, but you see police presence in that place. It takes a lot. Communities will just sit down and think of the next thing to do is that, let us have peace with these bandits. A particular bandit came out to say that, now them give us gun, no, same will come, they do all this thing, no. Like I tell you, whether it is in the southeast, whether it is in the north central, or the southwest, or the northeast, wherever there is insecurity, the hands of politicians they there. Insecurity cannot thrive without a politician actively involved in that insecurity. He must be active, involved in that insecurity. So that's the reality. If not, Nigeria can think of saying that, so it will be difficult. So Tinubu needs to restructure the Nigerian military so that this information sharing, we need it. We don't get technology. They buy weapons from USO. We need their support to run these people aground. We cannot do it. Southern Nigeria, we cannot do it. Nigeria cannot do it on its own. No. Even US cannot do it on its own. US cannot even fight because it's an ideology. We understand how we can push them back, give them a little space, push them to a tight corner, and protect our side, protect our region, protect our own boundaries and territories. That's what we can do. You cannot stop them because it is an ideology, it's an orientation there. It's their life ambition, it's their destiny. So it is left for us to protect ourselves, and we need the United States to come into the matter. May God help Nigerians.